Hi friends, thank you for joining me for your yoga practice today. I'm Sarah and we're taking a full body practice today, a yoga flow to promote strength and flexibility. I'm glad you're here. If you like this practice and stay till the end, please like, share, subscribe, hit that super thanks button to support my channel. It really means a lot to me. All right, let's get going. Let's start today's practice in a comfortable cross-legged upright seat to arrive and find a connection to your body, to the present moment, to your center, and bringing your focus down into the base of the seat, connecting down into the earth, and the two shoulder blades gliding down the back so the collarbones are broad and open. Relax your face and jaw, and tune into your natural breathing to bring you more fully into the moment, into your body today. Giving yourself permission to be fully present, inviting compassion for wherever you're at today, and always trusting you can back off if you need to at any point in this practice. On the inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead, gazing up, and exhale, press the hands down through the central channel. We're bringing the thumbs to the center of the chest. Taking a moment to set your intention for today. What do you want to cultivate in this time on your mat? Let that intention help guide the effort you put in. On your next inhale, reach your arms up. Look up between the hands, arch through your upper back. As you exhale, reach forward, roll over your knees, and we'll come into a tabletop. Finding a tabletop position, palms under shoulders, knees under hips. Fan the fingers wide on your inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, press through the tops of the feet and round chin to chest. Then inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward and up. Exhale, round chin to chest. Really doming that upper back. One more inhale, drop the belly, pull the inner thighs back and up. And then exhale, we're going to round. And then send the hips back toward the heels into child's pose, stretching long from the pinkies all the way through the hip creases. On your inhale, wave into a modified plank. On your exhale, tuck your toes and send the hips up into a downward dog. Lifting your lower back high. Feeling free to pedal out your feet so you wakes up the back of the legs. Waking up the backs of the legs and letting your head hang. Lift your heels, wave into a plank pose. Holding strong in your plank. Lifting your belly. Rotating the inner arms toward the outer arms so the elbow tips point toward your outer heels. Then squeeze your elbows in and slowly lower down one long line, crown to tail. It's chaturanga. We come onto the belly. Take your feet flat. Squeeze your shoulders on the back for cobra pose on the inhale. And then exhale, gather the belly. Tuck your toes. Send the hips up into downward dog. And as you peek at your knees, see that your knees aren't knocking in too much. Knees are open over the second toe. And then again on the inhale, wave into plank. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale into cobra or upward dog, where you root through the tops of the feet and lift your knees. Exhale, meet in downward dog. Breathing here. One more time. Inhale, wave into plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now stretch your right heel high into three-legged dog. Stretch that right heel high. Feel the length all the way up through that right heel. Inhale. Exhale, slide your right foot through, right between your fingertips. Touch your left knee down. Take the top of your left foot flat. Walk your hands to your right thigh. Or if you feel stable, sweep your arms up. Come right up into crescent lunge. It's Anjaneyasana. Finding an upper back bend. Inhale, let the inner thighs scissor apart. We're gazing up. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left thigh. Spin the left heel down with your left toes pointing toward your left wrist. And then keep your right fingertips on the outer heel. Take your left hand right onto your hip. And we're going to make our way into a triangle pose here. So we're pressing through the ball of the right foot, tucking that right sitting bone under, and then floating your left fingertips up. The collarbones are nice and broad. Looking at the hand in the air, let's inhale. Exhale, release the left hand down and bend the right knee and drop the left knee down. Then slide your right leg back with toes tucked. Hips to heels, come into child's pose with toes curled underneath. And on your inhale, wave to modified plank. Exhale all the way down onto your belly. Bring your big toes to touch, reach your arms around. Thumbs down on your inhale, lift up into locust pose. So we're spreading the chest forward, reaching your fingers and toes straight back. Inhale, expand your belly, lift. Exhale, palms under elbows, tuck your toes, meet back in downward dog. Now stretch that left heel high, three-legged dog. Inhale, exhale, slide your left foot through. Left knee is over the heel. Touch your right knee down, take the top of your right foot flat. Tone belly, ribs coming into the center midline. Reach your arms overhead, find your crescent lunge. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, arching through the upper back, gazing up. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right thigh, and spin that outer right heel down. So it's about heel to heel alignment. We're going to wrap the left rib toward the right rib and extend your right fingertips up into triangle pose. Keep tucking that left sitting bone under the pelvis and pressing through the ball of your left foot. And try to put a little less pressure into your left fingertips. One more inhale. Exhale, bend the left knee as you release the right hand down. Swing that right heel over the toes. Touch your right knee down, then slide your left leg back. Tuck your toes. Come back to that active child's pose. Then wave into a modified plank. And then come right back to downward dog. One inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it out your mouth. Sending the sitting bones high. At the very end of the exhale, lift your heels high. Tiptoe forward between your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up overhead. Little back bend. Exhale, bring the hands down right through heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Peel your left foot off the ground and lift your left knee, balancing on one foot. And we're inhaling to reach your fingertips up away from the hips. And we're exhaling to step your left foot back into warrior two. Opening shoulders, nice and broad, opening collarbones. Dropping that right knee over the heel. The right toes, the right knee pointing straight ahead toward the front of your mat, warrior two. Let the pelvis drop right down on top of your sitting bones. Holding strong. Rooting through the outer left foot. Then turn your right palm up in reverse warrior. Left hand to left thigh, right arm sweeps up and over. And you turn your right cheek toward your bicep. You could swipe that left hand around, try to bind on top of the right thigh. And we'll inhale there. And then we'll exhale, take your right forearm to the top of the thigh bone, palm facing up. Keep that bind or keep that left hand on your back. And then keep an imaginary tether from the bottom of the chin to the sternum and just try to turn your right rib toward the left rib. And you can look down toward your left toes. Peel that left shoulder away from the ear. One more inhale. Exhale, release your hands to frame that front foot. Swing the left heel over the toes. We're going to slide that right heel straight up toward the sky and then walk your hands toward your left foot and fold your way into a half split. So any amount you're able to lift that right heel. And you could take the back of your left hand and rest it on the sacrum as you fold, or you could wrap that left hand behind your calf. Exhaling all the way out. And then start to look forward and walk your hands forward as you release your right toes to the floor. You come into a plank pose, and you can lower all the way down, chaturanga, or you can modify onto your knees. Inhale into cobra or up dog. Exhale, we're going to meet in downward dog. Coming back to a sense of steadiness and ease in connection to your intention. At the end of your exhale, lift your heels high, tiptoes, walk, step, or hop between your thumbs. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down right through heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot, peel your right foot off the ground, and start to reach your prayer hands straight up as you inhale. Lift your right knee a little more. Exhale, step the right foot back into warrior two. The drishti, the focal point, is out over the left middle finger. And you drop your pelvis down. Holding strong for an extra breath, both feet equally rooted. Then turn your left palm up, reverse warrior. Right hand to right thigh. Left arm sweeps up and over. You could swipe that right hand around, try to bind on top of that left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, left forearm to thigh bone, palm facing up. Pause here. Keep wrapping that right shoulder blade down onto the back. And then you traction that left forearm and drag it into the left thigh to help turn your torso. Left rib to right rib. And then peek toward your right toes. Drawing your belly in and anchoring your right foot. So there's a nice arch lifting in the center arch of your right foot. One more inhale. Exhale, hands frame that front foot. Swing the right heel over the toes and slide that left heel right up into three-legged dog. And walk your hands toward your standing split. Gliding that left heel toward the sky. You could take the back of your right hand and just rest it, nestle it right in the sacrum as you let your head dangle, or the hand could be behind the right calf or on the floor if that feels better. Whatever amount you're able to lift that left heel. Exhale all the way out and start to walk your hands forward, slowly lowering those left toes into a plank. Look down between your thumbs, but lift up the back of the head. Bring your right knee toward your chin, extend your right foot back. Left knee toward your chin, left foot back. Right knee in, right foot back, left knee in, left foot back. Both knees down, feet are flat, come into child's pose, palms facing up, open and close your hands. And then you can even swing your arms back, reach your hands around for the outer ankles. Find embryo pose. Anchor those hands down toward your tailbone, draw your belly in, slowly come on up. We're going to scooch to the right and swing the legs around. Open your heels out into about a mat width distance, V, toes pointing up. Inhale, stretch up. Take a big open circle, reaching the arms to a T. Then exhale, reach forward, press your palms together, look down. Inhale, take a big open circle, arch your upper back. Exhale, reach forward, press. Inhale, sweep, look up. Exhale, forward, press. And then belly in, come all the way down onto your back. And letting go on your back, letting the floor support and cradle the total release of your back body. Resting the hips, resting the shoulders into the floor. Letting your head roll from side to side. And then bring your heels a little closer together. Hug your right knee in toward your side waist. Give it a gentle tug. Give that right thigh a squeeze toward your side rib. Palamukkhasana is a nice inner thigh psoas, lower back opener, and a nice pose to promote digestion and hip mobility. Hold there for a moment. And then step your left foot on the ground. Let's cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh and thread the needle, coming into a figure four. Hands are in the left knee crease or the front of the shin. Rock a little bit to loosen up that right hip. Rest your upper back. And let your mind linger there on the area of the most sensation. And then hug that left thigh a little closer. Uncross full happy baby. Elbows open away from each other. Hands are on the ankles, shins, or the outside edges of the feet. Trace a line from crown to tail as you pause in happy baby. And then we'll release the feet onto the ground. Open your knees and then slide the feet away from your hips. Bring your feet a little closer and let's hug that left knee in. Palamukkhasana on this side. Give it some traction. And then step your right foot on the ground, cross your left ankle over on top, thread the needle, find your figure four on this side. Wrapping that left thigh bone right into the hip socket and feeling free to rock a little bit here. We want to have the back of the head and the shoulders resting. So if it feels like your shoulders and head are having a hard time resting, it might be better for you to just have that right foot on the ground and keep figure 4 shape without lifting the right foot. So it's whatever's feeling best. And we'll take one more inhale. Exhale, uncross, full happy baby again. And we'll lift the head, look toward the tail. One full exhale. Elbows toward your underarms. Then release your feet on the ground. Give them a couple stamps. And then slide your legs out and find Savasana for today. We're going to rub the hands together and then just rest the hands anywhere on your torso that feels nourishing for you, offering that warmth, energy, and healing and support to yourself today as we rest on the back. Rest all of the tension that you might be holding in the lines of your face, letting all the expression lines melt away, letting the jaw soften, and the spine release all the way from the base of the skull down to the tail. And offering to yourself any positive affirmations for today, like I am healthy, I am content, I am strong, I am flexible. I am open and receptive to all of the abundance that's available. So we can imagine everything we need flowing in with your inhale. And whatever you need to release is able to flow out on the exhale, just for maybe this moment in time. Starting to wiggle your toes, let's find a gratitude practice for today. And what do you want to be grateful for? What do you have to be grateful for? Anything at all. And we'll reach the arms overhead, take a big resetting stretch, big full inhale. Exhale, hug your knees in, inviting compassion for this form, this moment, all that is, all that you're capable of. And then when you're ready, gradually roll to either side and gently press on up to sit. Meeting together again in a comfortable upright seat. Let's inhale, sweep the arms out and up, and exhale, press the hands down through the central channel. Thanking yourself for showing up today. And I am wishing you joy, peace, health, strength, courage, and trust on the journey. Namaste. Thanks so much, friend. I appreciate you joining me. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the super thanks button, and I'm wishing you a wonderful rest of the day. I hope that you enjoy the rest of whatever you're doing, and please come again. Bye-bye. Take care.